Hello, welcome to Food Immerse, a channel where we not only teach you how to cook delicious dishes, but immerse ourselves in the history, culture, science, and beauty of food. I'm Lorraine, and I'm so excited for you to join me on this journey, exploring different cuisines, ingredients, and cooking techniques. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single delicious episode. I've been making these delicious roasted maple herb nuts for many years. The sweetness of the maple syrup is offset with the heat of cayenne and the pungency of fresh fall herbs like sage and rosemary. They make great snacks while watching the game, perfect nibbles at a cocktail party, or a tasty addition to salads. I often give them as hostess gifts around the holidays. Everyone asks for the recipe, and now I'm going to show you how to make them. Let's get cooking. To make roasted maple herb nuts, you will need 5 cups raw unsalted nuts, such as walnut or pecan halves, whole almonds, etc., a ½ cup real maple syrup, a 1/4 teaspoon cayenne, 1 teaspoon kosher salt, 3 to 4 tablespoons chopped fresh herbs. You want to use resinous herbs for this. These are strong herbs that have tough, woodier stems and a higher concentration of oils, such as sage, rosemary, thyme, oregano, savory, etc., and 3 tablespoons olive oil. You will need 2 items of special equipment. 1, a metal roasting pan approximately 10 by 15 inches. This is so the nuts can be spread in one layer. 2 16-inch or longer silpat mats, or a 32-inch or longer length of wax or parchment paper. This is for putting the nuts out after they're cooked. Preheat oven to 300 degrees. Pour nuts into pan. Spread them out evenly. Add the maple syrup. Give the nuts a stir. Next, add the olive oil, the cayenne pepper, and the salt, and stir to combine. Now it's time to chop the herbs. Start by removing leaves from the sage. Once you have a pile of sage leaves, give them a rough chop. Strip the rosemary leaves and add them to the sage. Now strip the leaves from the thyme stems and add those to the pile. If you're using other herbs such as oregano or marjoram, add those leaves as well. Chop all the herbs to a very fine mince so they become evenly distributed throughout the nuts. Once minced, evenly sprinkle about 4 tablespoons of the herbs over the nuts. Stir the nuts thoroughly to mix the herbs throughout. Then spread into an even layer before putting in the oven. At the 15-minute mark, take the nuts out and give them a stir for even cooking. Put them back in the oven and give them a stir one more time at the 30-minute mark. You will cook the nuts for a total of 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, give the nuts a final stir and remove them from the oven. You will need to work quickly for these next steps while the nuts are still warm. As quickly as possible after removing from the oven, pour the nuts out onto the silpat mats or waxed paper. Working quickly with your fingers, separate the nuts so they don't stick together when they cool. You can wait a few minutes if they are too hot to handle at first, but this must be done while the nuts are still warm. If you are just eating these as a snack at home and don't care if the nuts are together in clumps, you can skip this step. I separate them if I am giving them for gifts or serving with cocktails at a dinner party. Once completely cooled, the nuts can be stored in an airtight container for up to 10 days. Thank you so much for joining Food Immerse and exploring different cuisines, ingredients, and cooking techniques. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss a single delicious episode. If you make this dish, I would love to hear about it in the comments or shoot me an email. Until next time, cheers to good food.